welcome back to this week's edition of Hawk Talk. I'm Coulter Hickok.
I'm Mackenzie Grubbs.
And today we have a brand new guest on, so go ahead, introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from here, and what do you do here at DSU?
I'm Abby Moerkerke. I am a senior on the volleyball team, and I'm from Gillette, Wyoming.
All right.
But you said Moerkerke, so I kind of got a feeling that you might be a relation to a Seth Moerkerke. I don't know if you knew this, but he was also a host on Hawk Talk.
That is true. That is my brother.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who knew?
I just figured I'd say that, just
Yeah.
because he's probably going to ask
Shout
about
out.
this when he sees this later on
Probably.
YouTube.
Shout out to the old Hawk Talk host.
Shout out.
All right, Abby, so you transferred from BH. So since you were a transfer, tell us about the recruitment process that brought you to DSU.
So actually, when I was a freshman, I was actually looking at DSU and Black Hills, and I ended up picking Black Hills for the first couple years. But then I texted Coach Willis, and I was like, hey, I'm thinking of transferring, and I kind of want to play volleyball for DSU. So here I am.
So then what are you exactly going into at DSU?
I am a psych major.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just like to talk to people about their problems?
Yes, I like to listen to people's problems,
All
help
right.
them out.
So Kenzie has told me a lot that you have like a very specific like pregame ritual. Do you want to kind of explain a little bit?
Well, we usually just have like a dance party in the locker room. Now we've been doing this game. I don't know if you know like the skirt game.
Yeah.
Okay, well-
I know how to do the skirt game.
Well, we do that, but we do it with like hands.
Okay.
So that gets pretty intense.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but mostly just a dance party, just to get hyped and stuff.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Abby teaches us some TikTok dance
Yep.
moves.
Because I kind of understand that you are a little TikTok famous.
I wouldn't say famous, but I'm striving for that. I wish I was famous, but yeah, I like to do some TikTok dances.
All right.
It's kind of embarrassing, but.
So I'm a big fan of Blue Hawk volleyball. So for right now, you just want to give us a little bit of a recap of the season so far?
So a couple weeks ago, we played Valley City. We traveled there for our first game. We ended up losing in 5, but for our first game, I thought it went really well. We came out playing with new players. I mean, it's kind of new and stuff like that, but I thought we played really well. Got a feel for playing next to new people and just getting the flow of volleyball again. So yeah, that was our first game, and then our game against Dakota State got postponed, so we will play them next week. And then this last weekend, we had our first home games, which were really exciting. We ended up winning both of them, so that was really exciting, a really good start to our season too. So.
I mean, I wasn't able to go to the Saturday game, but the Friday game, you guys going to 5, I lost my voice. I yelled at the coach. Not Coach Willis, of course. I'm
Yeah.
talking about Coach DeLong from the
Yeah,
Turbo.
yeah.
And we figured out his name was DeLong, so I mean, maybe some DSU history right
yeah.
there. But yeah, it was so much fun. I was really glad to be there and see
Yeah.
the Hawks get a win that day.
It was a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we do have some fun questions on Hawk Talk. So a Castaway reference. If you were stranded on a desert and you only had a volleyball, what would you name it?
And it can't be Wilson.
Yeah, it can't be Wilson.
Shoot. I think I would have to go with Hank because
Like
I don't
Tom
know.
Hanks.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay,
but Hank, because in our locker room we have a pet hawk, and we named him Hank.
Oh,
So
okay.
I feel like it's kind of, I kind of have to name
Yeah.
him Hank.
I gotcha.
Keep me company.
Okay, and what is like your go-to song to hype you up before a game?
I guess I don't really have like one specific song. Probably any TikTok song, honestly. They get me all hyped because I get to dance to them. But I'm usually not in charge of the music, so whatever one of the players plays,
Like,
I
let's
get
say you were
hyped to
DJ
it.
for a day. What song are you
DJ for a
picking?
day. Why are you going to expose me like that?
If you were the DJ for that specific time,
Oh,
what
man.
song gets you like the most hype?
What's your favorite song to dance to?
Okay.
That's a better question. What's your
Okay.
favorite song to dance to?
Okay. Probably a Shania Twain song. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like a woman, you know? That really,
Yeah.
really
Really?
gets me hyped.
I'm in charge of the music for the football team, so it's Prime Country Fridays or Prime
nice.
Country Thursdays, whatever. But Shania Twain always goes in that mix.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Big
I mean,
fan.
you have to play her.
Yeah.
So this past weekend, the Hawks had an amazing week in Scott Gym. What does it feel like to be in front of the home crowd winning for them?
Oh my gosh, it was such a cool experience. I mean, just the atmosphere, like the crowd gave me chills. But yeah, just like the atmosphere in the gym, especially on those like close calls and stuff, like the student section was going crazy. It
was a lot of fun down there, let me tell you.
Yeah. And then just on the court too, like a lot of positivity and a lot of like connection and culture. It was just so much fun to play in front of like a home crowd, finally. After 2 weeks of practice, yeah, we got to show off what we've been working on, and all our hard work paid off that weekend.
Very nice.
It's awesome. All right, so either from BH or DSU, what is like one of your favorite volleyball memories?
I'd have to say not like a specific memory, but just like this year, my senior year, since COVID's happening, it's kind of been strange and kind of weird. A lot of different things to do, but I would say this far it's been really memorable, especially this last weekend. I mean, beating Viterbo, which is like a nationally ranked team, like that was so much fun. But yeah, just getting 2 home wins right off the bat, like it's been so much fun this far, and I can't wait for the rest of the season.
Is there like a specific position that you would like? What's your ideal position to play in volleyball?
I think being a setter would be really fun. I mean, you're kind of like the QB of the team.
Right.
So you get your hands on pretty much every ball that comes on your side. So and like switching up and letting your hitters just wail at the ball, that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, me personally, my sister was a setter, and my younger sister was a setter, so I feel like I'd be a libero.
Oh yeah.
I thought I was gonna say setter, didn't you?
But I was gonna say
Yeah.
No, I feel like I'd be a libero.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just because that sounds like a really cool name, and it's like
It's a cool name.
it sounds like a cool
You
name.
don't want to be a hitter?
No.
No, not cool
I
enough?
played intramurals at DSU,
Oh,
and I was really bad being a hitter, so I could be a libero.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
So the other day I was going through your guys' roster, and I saw that you have so many freshmen on the team. So as a senior, how do you feel about that?
It's definitely different having more freshmen than returners, honestly. But I think it's been really good. It's really fun, like teaching them the ropes of like DSU volleyball and kind of the expectations and like what our culture is and stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of fun watching them grow. I think at the end of the season, it'll be really cool to see how far they've come. Like, especially this being their first year, they're kind of like nervous a little bit. But yeah, I think it'll be really cool to see how far they've come and just how much work they've put into volleyball and DSU volleyball. So
It's awesome.
yeah.
If you could tell your freshman self one thing, what would it be?
I would say don't stress about the little things, even though I probably still would. Probably just to have fun and enjoy life. Yeah, don't take things too seriously because life is short. Got to make the most of it.
Nice.
So, yeah.
All right, so this is our last question. I don't know if you've ever seen Hawk Talk, but you probably heard Seth talk about it.
Yes.
So what does DSU mean to you?
DSU means a family. I think I've always said this ever since I've transferred here. The amount of support and just everyone's support from the community, all the other teams in the athletic department, all the other coaches, just everyone's support means so much, and I feel like Dickinson and DSU is just one big happy family. So
I mean, I feel like that's the answer that everybody gives, but it's so true.
is
it
true.
really is. Yeah.
All right, well, Abby, thank you very much for coming on. And as a token of our appreciation, we want to give you this awesome shirt that says, I flew on Hawk Talk. I've got one. Kenzie doesn't have one, so I'm going to have to
I
get her
don't
one.
have one.
Oh, you need to get
So
one.
you have one
Thank
before
you.
Kenzie does.
Yes, it feels special.
So thank you very much for coming on,
Thank you.
and we'll be right back with another guest right after this.
Here come your Blue Hawks. Steps into the throw, in the wind, down to the goal line, and caught! Touchdown, Blue Hawks!
And we're back here with another guest, so go ahead, introduce yourself, who you are, and what do you do here at DSU?
I'm Jace Steier. I'm from Dickinson, and I'm on the women's golf team.
Perfect. So you said you're from Dickinson, so how did you get recruited here?
So I'd always see the DSU golf team when I was at high school practice. And one day I was really early for practice, and Dad came up to me and he asked me if I wanted to play with the girls. And so I played with them, and then after that point, he would just talk to me every day at practice, and I was like, "Are you gonna join the team?" And I was just.
I mean, at least you didn't have that far of a drive to go to school.
True. Yeah.
Could have stayed at home freshman year.
Yep.
Mom, Dad cooked meals.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That was,
Those were nice.
that's what I missed my freshman year, but it's not that far away from my home.
Yeah. So give us a recap on the golf season.
So we had 4 tournaments this fall. We started off in Mandan. It was just a duel against Valley City. We actually lost, so that was a little disappointing. But then we had 3 more. We went to Jamestown after that, and we ended up beating Valley City. We took second, so that was cool. And then our home one was at Bully Pulpit in Medora. And then we finished out the fall season in Fergus Falls.
Now, you guys in softball seem to always have the cooler trip in the spring break that we have. So where are you guys going to go this year for spring break?
So it's always Arizona. Coach has a friend down there. We stay at his house. It's a pretty cool house. It has a pool. And we just play a bunch of courses down there. It's really fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
That
Yeah.
is a lot of fun.
So you guys also have quite a few freshmen on the golf team. Did you see any freshmen step up into a new role that they had?
Yeah, so Maddie, her score was counted towards the team score multiple times this fall. So yeah, it was nice to have another asset to the team. And,
You're talking about Madison Cooney,
yep, yeah.
Laurel grad.
Laurel grass.
Just had to throw that out there. Because before I asked you, I also asked her if she wanted to come on. So Madison, we're gonna have to get you on just because you're on the golf team, and you're also a Laurel grad. So I just gotta throw that out there.
Ouch, I was the second pick.
Second.
Well, I texted you both at the same time, but she responded first.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You took like 30 minutes to answer me back.
I did?
Yeah,
That's surprising because I do not go on Twitter a lot, so.
that's on me then.
That's on me then.
All right, well, I'm glad to be here, so.
Okay, so of all the courses that you've played in your time at DSU, do you have a favorite course?
So last year, Jamestown couldn't have their tournament at the Jamestown course for some reason, so we went to Carrington's course, and it was like shorter. It was a shorter course, and I played well, so I liked that course. But unfortunately, it was only like a one-time thing, so it won't ever happen again, probably. But
Damn.
Okay, well, you said you played well at that course. Is that your best course, or like what course have you got your personal best at?
yeah, so that was my best. I shot an 82 that day, so
Nice.
nothing too spectacular, but.
Hey,
All right.
I cannot golf, so it's pretty good.
Mini golf, I'm okay at. I've never done like big boy golf,
Big boy golf.
so mini golf
golf's
is where I can definitely hit the links on mini golf.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm a good mini golfer too, but I never keep score in real golf because.
So this is like a personal battle between me, but I want to get your opinion on this. What is the better golf movie, Happy Gilmore or Caddyshack?
I'd have to go with Happy Gilmore,
Okay,
but nothing against Caddyshack because that's a good one too.
it definitely is a good one. What about you, Kenzie? What do you think is a better movie?
I have to go with Happy Gilmore.
You see, I'm a big Happy Gilmore fan, but I think Caddyshack is a little better golf movie.
Really?
It has Ronnie Dangerfield in it.
Okay, that's true. But
Adam Sandler.
yeah.
I mean, that's also a good one. Have you ever tried hitting the ball like Happy Gilmore?
Oh yeah.
Is
You
that
gotta
a
try
daily
it.
thing that you have to do?
I think it should be like
mean,
a part
it's-
of practice.
I feel like everybody or like somebody does it during every practice at least, but
Does it ever go well for them?
I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
Nobody's as good as Adam Sandler.
No. So Arnold Palmer, the famous golfer, has a specific drink named after him that's half lemonade and half iced tea. So if Jace Steier had her personal drink, what would that drink be and what would it be called?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to compete with Arnold Palmer, but
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
only thing I can think of is when I was younger, when we'd go to restaurants, I'd like take my cup and just like get every fountain pop they had and like mix it together.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
All right.
Would it be named after you?
I guess. I don't know what else to name it.
Yeah. What about you, Kenzie? Do you have like a specific drink?
I don't know. What would yours be?
I think just water and ice cubes.
That's a good one. I like that.
Water
Yeah.
and ice cubes.
Yeah.
How many ice cubes?
Specifically 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to break one just
Okay.
to be the 5.5.
Would you call it the Coulter?
No, so at the Spur, I am a bouncer, and they made me do a drink over there. So I
Uh-huh.
called it the Colt Classic,
Ooh,
but like COLT.
catchy.
Yeah, I can be witty sometimes.
cocoa.
And definitely not cocoa. So, do you have like a specific favorite memory from all the golf trips that you've been on?
I can't think of like a specific memory, but we talked about the Arizona trip, so it'd probably just be going on those every year. We go to like this big PGA golf store. It's like as big as Walmart, and it's just like all golf stuff. So we walk around there for like hours and just like look at stuff. That's pretty fun. That's a good memory.
All right.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Actually, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. Okay. So, are you of those people that yell "for" when they hit the golf ball?
I don't yell for it, and it's not very good etiquette. In Fergus Falls, I almost hit like spectators that were watching us, and I thought in my head I should yell "for," but I was like too scared to do it. So this girl in my group actually yelled it for me, and I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed. I was like, I definitely should have been the one saying it.
Okay. And what exactly does that mean in the golf world?
It's like heads up, like ball's coming at you, so watch out.
Coming in hot.
So, are you one of those people who feel like the phrase "look good, feel good, play good"? Does that have any effect on you personally in the golf game?
I guess so. I mean, it's like a confidence booster if you know you're looking good. Feel good. I like to drink a lot of caffeine before I golf. I feel like it just boosts my confidence, but I don't know. I guess so, yeah.
Any like specific brands that you like have to wear or like play with?
I don't know. I like Nike, but I don't know. I guess everybody's different. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Should we move to the last question?
I think we should move to the last question. So, you said you've been on here last year, but I want to hear it again. So, what exactly does DSU mean to you?
I'd say DSU means like team to me. I grew up in Dickinson, so I saw like DSU activities from like the outside, I guess, and now I'm like kind of more involved in DSU activities. So it's just like a big team. Everybody like helps each other out no matter what sports team you're on, and yeah, I don't know, just one big team.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I like that.
that is a good one. I never asked you, what does DSU mean to you, Kenzie?
Well, I've said it a few times on Hog Talk, but
I've never asked you.
I know. I don't know. I think like the common answer, like we said with Abby, I mean, it's a family here.
Mhm.
It truly is. I mean, everybody supports everyone, and it's awesome. But I do like we're all just one team. I like that.
Yeah, should be put on a shirt. Speaking of shirts, wow, what a segue. This lovely I Flew on Hawk Talk shirt that you were already looking at downstairs. So you didn't get one last year, but here you go this year.
Thank you.
No problem. So thank you very much, Jace, for coming on like you
Thank
did
you.
last year. And we'll be right back with a recap right after this. back for the recap. So we had sports this weekend, all around this week actually. So football played against Presentation at Presentation, kicked the snot out of them, 35-6. But the first half didn't look like that necessarily.
No.
We went scoreless into the first quarter, which, I mean, luckily the Hawks picked it up in the second quarter. And so the Hawks actually did score first with a touchdown from Drew Bodecker to Jarrett Lee. Going into halftime, the Hawks were up 6-0. So the second half, really, Hawks took over that game.
Yeah.
Also, Drew Bodecker, third time in a row, Offensive Player of the Week for the North Star.
Yeah, that's
so,
awesome.
I mean, they got Seth's letter finally about not having Hawks recognition on the North Star Players of the Week. So thank you, Seth, for sending that letter.
Yeah.
And what did volleyball? I mean, we talked to Abby.
We did talk to Abby about it. So, like she said, this last weekend was a heck of a weekend. It was awesome for DSU volleyball. We beat Viterbo and Waldorf at home, which is amazing. And I guess Abby really gave the recap on most of it, but it was a really fun game. And we were on the road this weekend, and we play Mayville and Presentation. So.
And then I also saw you guys play another team. Is that Northwestern something?
That's not this weekend.
I thought it said this weekend on
Yeah.
the DSU Blue Hawk site, so go check that out. I forgot to say the football, it's actually the homecoming game, and we play against the lesser DSU, Dakota State, at 1 p.m. on Saturday. So if you're in town or want to watch it, you can watch it on Consolidated Channel 18, or there'll be a live stream where you can watch the game, or just go to it. If you're able to get tickets, you can find those on the DSU Blue Hawk site as well.
Yeah. Cross country is also running at Jamestown Invite this weekend, so I guess those results will also be on the website.
On the DSU Blue Hawk site. Check it out.
Yes, check it out.
And we've got homecoming.
We do.
Now, Kenzie and I have actually been nominated for homecoming.
Yes.
We're on the court, so you can vote for us. Actually, voting ended, so you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, you cannot.
But there's lots of things happening. Happening on campus. Like today, they're painting bags. Am I right?
I think, yeah.
Yes, they're
painting?
Virtual painting, so you can get your bag, you can go paint. I think they'll give out like a Zoom meeting time to do that.
Yeah.
But that's just on campus. And there's a lot of people getting ready for the game. Like I know that the parade has been canceled, but we're trying to figure something out to where we can still see the candidates and try to do something to get them involved in the community.
Yeah. Hopefully we can figure something out.
Hopefully.
Dang COVID.
And then we'll have the candidates walk out at halftime. But you're not going to be there because you are going to be in Mayville.
Yes. I will be in Mayville, so I will not be there.
I'll hold a picture of you.
Yes,
while your name gets called. How about that?
Please do that.
Okay. So we'll have the candidates walk out at halftime. You can see them win, hopefully us. You can find any information you're looking for on the DSU site. Not the DSU Blue Hawk site, but the DSU site /homecoming.
Yes.
And you can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Our Twitter is at DSU Heritage Fond, and our Instagram at DSU Foundation. Anything else I'm missing?
Rodeo also had their last rodeo this weekend, so there's a lot of individual stats with that, and you can check out how the rodeo team did on the DSU Blue Hawks website. Check it out.
Now I got that.
Yeah, now I think that's it.
Now I think that's everything.
All right.
All right. And with that,
Hawks are up.